Welcome to Trippin, where we explore top 10 travel destinations. Today we're looking at the top 10 sites in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. The commercial center of Vietnam is Ho Chi Minh Metropolis, formerly known as Saigon. It is a bustling city with motorcycles honking in all directions. This growing metropolis is renowned for its exquisite Vietnamese cuisine, hip sky bars, hidden attractions, and the sought-after retail district. A trip to Ho Chi Minh City will give you the chance to discover more about the city's turbulent past, which spans from the French colonial era to the Vietnam War. You'll also get to see how the residents struggled for their freedom and independence. With many things to do, here is our top pick sites of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Number 10. Ho Chi Minh City Museum. The Ho Chi Minh City Museum is housed in an exquisite neoclassical structure close to the Reunification Palace that was previously the governor of Cochinchina's residence and was once known as Gelong Palace. A brief history lesson and a tour of the impressive building, which combines European and Oriental embellishments, are worth the stay. With displays on the independence movement, nature and archaeology, trade, local handicrafts, money, and Saigon culture, the museum traces the history of the city. Number 9. Jade Emperor Pagoda. One of the most intriguing sights in the city is this little pagoda, which was constructed in 1909 by the Cantonese minority in Vietnam. Due to a turtle-filled pond in the temple's courtyard, it is also known as the Tortoise Pagoda. A statue of the Jade Emperor and an idol of the fertility goddess Kim Hua are two remarkable artifacts that may be found in the Jade Emperor Pagoda. This temple is not only a well-liked tourist destination in Ho Chi Minh City, but it is also a functioning one, so it is frequently humming with activity and filled with the aroma of burning incense. Number 8. Mariamman Hindu Temple. Mariamman Hindu Temple is a special architecture of the Indian culture that was built in the early of the 20th century by the Tamil after they had settled in this area. At first, the temple was just a small temple covered with a corrugated iron roof and only allowed people who followed Hindu religion to visit. From 1950 to 1952, the total structure of the temple was rebuilt with a new version by some Indian businessmen living and working in District 1 at that time as a place to practice their belief, as well as to have their business always blessed by the goddess. Many building materials and statues were imported from India, and besides, most of the structure of the temple was constructed by Tamil craftsmen. Number 7. Cu Chi Tunnels. One of the top things to do in Ho Chi Minh City is to visit the Cu Chi Tunnels, which are about 45 to 65 kilometers northwest of the city. Ben Din Tunnels and Ben Duoc Tunnels are the two tunnel locations that are currently open to tourists. Visit Cu Chi Tunnels website to find out more about the differences between the two locations. You may learn more about the Vietnam War and how the locals used the tunnels to their advantage while battling the better-equipped Americans by visiting the tunnels. To better comprehend the Vietnam War, you should visit this crucial and historical fighting location. It is unlike any other destination you have ever seen. Number 6. Ben Thanh Market. The Ben Thanh Market is without a doubt one of the most popular sites in Ho Chi Minh City. It claims to contain more than 3,000 vendors selling about everything you could possibly need, including fruits, garments, purses, ceramics, Vietnamese noodle soups, spring rolls, and souvenirs. Generally speaking, you will need to haggle when purchasing things that don't have fixed costs displayed. Number 5. Reunification Palace. One of the most popular sites in Ho Chi Minh City is the Independence Palace, sometimes referred to as the Reunification Palace. Here once stood the Norodom Palace, which served as the French colonial government's residence and center of business. This was the historic location where the tanks that symbolized the fall of Saigon in 1975 broke through the iron gates of the palace. This monument is surrounded by tropical gardens and trees, and once inside, the secretive and post-war furnishings transport visitors back to the 1960s. Number 4. Saigon Opera House. The exquisite Saigon Opera House, also known as the Municipal Theater of Ho Chi Minh City, is eye candy for architecture enthusiasts, particularly admirers of the French colonial style. It is located at the beginning of the famed tree-lined Leloy Avenue. French architect Eugene Ferret constructed it as Opera de Saigon in 1897 to amuse French colonists. Its eye-catching front is reminiscent of the Petit Palais, which was also constructed in Paris that same year. Number 3. Central Post Office. The Saigon Central Post Office, one of the most stunning and iconic monuments at the Công Exa Paris Square, is one of the most popular attractions in Ho Chi Minh City. Even though it was built in the late 1800s, this structure is still in excellent condition. Steel pillars support the arched and extraordinarily high ceilings in the post office, one of the city's oldest government buildings. Number 2. Notre Dame Cathedral. This monument, which is conveniently located and directly across from the Saigon Central Post Office, was created by French architect J. Bourred in the 1870s, when it was the tallest building in the heart of Ho Chi Minh City. The cathedral is a popular tourist destination in the city because of its strategic placement. A stunning area with a Lady of Peace statue and floral decorations is located in front of the cathedral. Young locals frequently congregate in this central square in the evening when the heat has subsided to enjoy some street cuisine and light snacks. This popular tourist destination in Ho Chi Minh City also makes a great backdrop for pre-wedding and graduation photo sessions. Before we get to our number 1 pick, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to get new updates from Trippin. If you've traveled to these places, tell us about your experience in the comment section below. And now, our number 1 pick was War Remnants Museum. One of the most well-liked museums in Vietnam is the War Remnants Museum, which features horrifying displays about the tragedies of war in this war-torn country. Although some of the exhibits in the museum are related to the First Indochina War with French colonialists, the museum's primary focus is the Vietnam War. Starting on the top floor and working your way down is a smart idea, so you may end your trip with the ground floor's more casual exhibitions. The majority of the exhibits consist of photographic photos, some of which are upsetting, particularly the gruesome pictures of young Agent Orange victims. A guillotine and the tiger cages used to house Viet Cong detainees are among the artifacts on display. Period military vehicles and weapons are displayed in the museum's courtyard. What do you think about our video? Tell us in the comment section below. If you liked this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.